So there we go. Michael Jackson. I had to play it.
What a song.
Yeah.
Well, it's a long song. It is a bit of a mammoth one, that one.
We've
But
got half a bit before the end there, but
yeah,
probably one of the best.
We get the idea.
Yeah. Personal memories. Myself and James were in Zante when they played the funeral of Michael Jackson. We were watching it in
really
a bar
was totes
after a few
that was,
cocktails. After a few cocktails, we got a bit emotional.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan, and you're a big fan actually, aren't you, as well?
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you guys are as well because you're all singing along there. So
You
I
can't
saw you all dancing. Yeah, that was emotional time. We even got the. Did you get a tattoo as well?
No, just you.
Just to get a tattoo. It was a henna tattoo, but it meant the same to me. The real tattoo.
Not quite as dedicated then. If it was just
No.
a tattoo.
If there was
That's
a
not real
tattoo parlour there,
dedication.
I would have probably got one, but there wasn't. So.
What did the tattoo say?
I love MJ. I think.
I think it just said I love MJ.
no.
Yeah.
Or I heart MJ.
I heart MJ. Yeah, it wasn't love. It was more cool than
I'm
that.
quite glad that you didn't get
Yeah.
that tattoo. I mean, can I say it was some sort of like artistic
Yeah.
homage?
It was on my
to-
forehead as well.
Oh,
No, it wasn't on my forehead. It wasn't.
You could have gone with some sort of Muhammad Al Fayed style statue just outside a building that you own.
Just some random building.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with Michael Jackson whatsoever.
Well, you're like
and probably
Fulham
annoy
Football Club, yeah.
will annoy quite a lot of people.
Yeah, yeah,
probably.
that's right.
But you've got the statue anyway, so you might as well use it.
Yeah, you might.
Yeah, no, I fancy doing that. That'd be a good idea. Yeah. If you got a statue, just let me know.
Just give me a few minutes. I'll make
Okay.
a call.
Cool.
A year later, you also went to New York. So this was the same trip with uni then, was it? Or
Yeah. So in my third year, same deal with uni, and around January again went to New York, which is quite a cold time.
I was
to New
going to
York,
say,
Yeah,
probably there's some
it's
snow.
really cold time.
Yeah, definitely big coat weather. There was no snow, but if you ever get to look at my Facebook pictures, we went to Central Park, and on some of the trees they have pictures of Central Park in snowy conditions. So I managed to take a picture of the picture when it was snowing, and everyone kind of thinks that I went there when it was snowing. So I've given it away now. I've told everything on radio, but yeah.
yeah. Well, I know there's a story about MTV. So what sort of things did you get up to in New York? But
Yeah, we had a few different things planned on our itinerary, and one of them was going to MTV to watch it being filmed.
That's cool.
An episode of some
Was it TRL?
TRL. It was TRL. Wow, you know more than me.
I know!
Wow.
That's been cancelled now. I used to like that.
It was because I
Total
wasn't on it,
Press
you see.
5, yeah.
I went on it and they thought we'd peaked. So just leave it be. We went into MTV, the studios, and our tutor at the time didn't know where to go, so he said to this, must be said, quite a good-looking woman, which way is the studio that we need to go to? And she said, oh, it's just down the road there, just keep going. And then afterwards he walked along and told us, oh, it's this way, and we all kind of said, do you realise that was Kelly Rowland you just asked?
Oh, no!
Who's Kelly Rowland? I don't know who that is. So we were all kind of jealous of him for doing that.
Oh my
So
God.
she was very nice indeed. So yeah, got off to a good start, and then we watched it being recorded with Natasha Bedingfield, I think, was on it
Oh, yeah.
the day. If you remember her, I don't know.
Yeah,
If-
yeah.
Is she still quite big? I don't know.
What happened to
No,
her?
she
What-
sang
what
the
did
song
happen to
about
her?
wanting to have babies, and then that was sort of that, really.
Oh,
had a brother.
Maybe she had one. I don't know.
I've got no idea.
I don't know.
Did Daniel Bedingfield? He was a thing as well.
Yes,
He was a thing.
Yeah, he was a
I
thing.
think the last big thing was her song being in Easy A. It got quite a bit of play
Yes,
after being in
yes,
Easy A,
yes.
but it wasn't
Pocket
anything
Full
to
of
do with
Sunshine.
her. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was about it. And but that song was described in Easy A as the worst song ever. So
that might have had something to do with it then.
yeah.
Well, maybe. It started to decline. Yeah.
So that was New York then. How long did you spend there?
It was about a week in New York and a week in San Fran. So,
Great.
Which
I
one
could
do you
easily
like
go.
best?
Yeah, which is your favourite?
oh, it's a tough question. It's like having two kids and
Oh,
saying
yeah.
which one's your favourite. I
They're
mean,
so different.
I would still say which one's your favourite.
obviously the first one, but I'm going to go with New York purely because it's just more my kind of scene.
I love New York. The energy.
It is the energy. It's hard to
Yeah.
describe, but it's so 24/7. It's so big, but it's not daunting. With London,
No.
I always feel like
Oh, see, I found the
But and they-
opposite.
Really?
I've been there a few times now, and I love it. Like, for a visit for a few days, absolutely great. I mean, I want to go back and sort of do it a bit more, because I've done all the sites, but I want to do the nightlife.
yeah.
Now that I'm 21, you see. Which
This
I
is it. It
couldn't.
does
I
help
couldn't
out there if
before.
21,
It does
yeah.
help.
Although
Um,
I was drinking out there when I was 17. I got
think it
served in a
depends-
bar.
It depends where you
You
go.
probably shouldn't be saying that.
I didn't mention the bar.
The
I just
FBI are
got
listening
served.
to this
Oh,
now.
well.
So, yeah.
Remember
Well,
the
I've got
president?
that, the president's listening.
The president's
Okay.
listening, so he might let you off.
I've not mentioned the bar.
Good.
But I don't know. I just didn't like the fact that it's just so big, you know. But so but not.
It's easier to
big
walk
as-
around though.
Oh, it's very easy to find your way.
It
but
is
it was
extremely easy,
so
isn't it?
busy.
And
I
they
found
always
quite
say you can tell the difference between people who live there and like tourists, because tourists walk around looking upwards. But by the end of like a week, we went for a week, and your
neck kind of hurts a little bit, so you stop looking upwards.
Yeah, and you feel like you're a local towards the end of the week. You just walk around and you're like the speed of it, and you're like. I was going to do a New York accent then. I was more Italian.
What's the you? Yeah, I remember when I was there. Like I think I was 17, and I also went with on a trip with my photography class. And again, as you say, it was, we went and took pictures, but it was mainly a holiday. Yeah. And I remember I went to like, what's the pharmacy that they have in New York?
CVS?
No, it's another one. But anyway, I remember I went in there, I got like a bag, and then I went and got like Starbucks, and I walked down the street with my sort of iPod in, and I was like, wow. I feel like a New Yorker. Just I had a Starbucks and a bag. I was like,
I've made it. I'm doing it now. I'm living the dream.
I'm doing it. And then I got back to hostel and was like, right, never mind.
Staying in a hostel kind of ruins that.
But it's a 24-hourness as well. I mean, you stay in your hotel and you think, you know what, I do fancy a cheesecake. I'll go downstairs. It's 3 a.m.
And where better to go and get cheesecake than New York?
Yeah. Well, exactly. I couldn't pick a place. But, and
I think it's all about where you stay. Like I stayed, I'm going to sound really obnoxious, but I stayed on Park Avenue, right near like Grand Central Station, and just so central.
Quite central.
But it's easy to get everywhere. Like we walked. I don't think we took a taxi or subway once. Don't. We walked everywhere. Like literally, we walked from where you get the ferry for Statue of Liberty right up to like Grand Central Station, and you can just. I like that. You can just walk around and experience
so easy to find your way.
But I mean, you say that Statue of Liberty. You think you're on a boat. You go see it. You get on the boat again. Come back. You don't. You go to another island in between. We got
to Ellis Island.
Ellis Island, yeah. Who knew? And then we're looking around, thinking, what's happened? The boat's gone. We're stuck here. And one big museum. Wasn't New York. Well, it probably is New York actually, but wasn't quite what I thought. So you can get lost. It is possible.
Yeah, but you can always find your way. Like, and New Yorkers are a lot more friendly than people make out.
When you put the accent on and you're being very British, like, I love your accent.
Yeah, they want to help you.
They do want to help you, and they're very friendly. And as you say, everything's nicely into blocks, and even the subways are easy to use. So
it helps the grid systems a lot.
I like the grid system. If I was going to design a city, it would probably be a grid system.
Yeah.
So it's good.
If I'm never going to future it ever happens.
Yeah, I'm just putting it out there.
Just buy an island and you can make your own grid
Ellis
system.
Island, if you're listening.
You're a computer guy, so like a SimCity.
You're saying that. I do love SimCity. The new one is out soon, so don't even get me started. But,
you're going to make your own little New York.
I might do now, yeah.
Well, so, some great stories and great experiences there from New York. A few last things. I know, again, you're a big American TV fan. We've been talking about our top American TV shows.
Yep.
So you've got a couple of seconds if you want to mention a few of your personal favourites.
Shall I squeeze them in? 24, Lost.
Lost,
Jericho. Did you ever watch Jericho?
I've not heard of that one.
I've heard about it, but I've never watched.
Yeah, it was very good. It was cancelled after a few, which is a shame. Friends, obviously. Scrubs. Frasier.
Oh, Frasier, I forgot about that.
How can you forget?
I know, but
one of the biggest ever, isn't it? Surely.
Yeah.
How Met Your Mother? Yeah.
There's so many that like.
You can't pick, can you? You can't. There's just too many to choose from.
They're also diverse and different as well, and they're also just well written these days.
Well,
I feel like they take over British TV.
I know that my mum's favourite all time is Mad Men. That's her favourite.
I'm watching that now. I'm the first series.
I think she's a bit in love with John Draper.
I've not watched it. I kind of want to get into it.
We had this debate last week because for me, I didn't put it in my top 5, but I said that if it carries on and finishes as good as it's been for the first 4 series, it will be my number 1 ever.
Oh, yeah.
But at series 4,
don't ruin it for me, Jack. Don't ruin it for me.
I won't say anything. But it's just started series 5. If they don't carry on how good it's been, it could ruin it completely.
Yeah, it's almost like stop while
expectations.
You're ahead.
Yeah, I'm at the end of the first series now, and I'm kind of thinking, where are you going to go with this for a few more series?
I watched the first series; it was very good.
So, but it will be my number 1 favourite if it carries on and finishes.
More so than The Wire. I know you're a big fan of The Wire as well.
See,
I started The Wire.
Gripping TV.
I got so lost after 3 episodes. I was like, I can't follow this anymore.
But I really enjoyed that.
You have to
I was taking on a ride, and I was just like, just take me. Don't even
just take me.
You know what? I'm here. I'm watching it now. So just go for it. And
I
really
also want to watch Alcatraz. It's meant to be really good. I've not,
but I heard it's getting cancelled.
Oh no! I watched the first episode, but I was really tired, and I was just like, I can't keep up with this.
It was a really good premise, but I don't think it's got the viewership that it needed. So I don't
think there's really any longevity with it as well. I don't know.
And just a few seconds, you said you wanted to shout out.
Big shout out to Mum. Hi, Mum. Told you I'd say hi. To my girlfriend Leanne, she's not very well today, so I hope you're feeling better.
Hopefully lying in bed listening to us.
Lying in bed. bed listening and not falling asleep. And to the guys at work, Big Paul, Little Paul, everybody there. So,
sounds like New York again.
Every different type of Paul.
We've got them all. We've got loads of different Pauls.
Medium Paul, don't forget him.
Yeah, I'm Medium Paul. Sorry, Medium Paul. So yeah, everybody at work. And that's it, really, yeah.
Very good. We've been talking about New York. You're an Englishman in New York. It seems to make sense.
Too easy.
So yeah, Englishman in New York, as we said, it's
Very
almost like we plan these things.
You do plan these things very well, very smooth.
So elsewhere or at other times on Siren FM this week, as usual, we like to promote the midweek drive with Alex Lefchuk. On Wednesday's edition and drive time is Sarah Chase, Cameron Tilbury, Arthur Weingarten, Michelle Monroe, Matt Monroe's daughter, with another selection from her father's back catalogue. Tallulah Rendell, currently based in Berlin, singer-songwriter, finding the latest news from her, and of course Phil Leonis, director of The Truth Is Out There, live from Los Angeles. And another little reminder that Phil Leonis will of course be coming to the University of Lincoln on the 2nd of May to screen the film The Truth Is Out There. And on Thursday's edition, the morning edition of the Midweek Drive, Sarah Bullymore, Richard Fitzwilliams, Ian Lennox, author and former Tyne-Tees journalist, Louise Savvy, founder of the Sci-Fi London Film Festival, Adrian Johnston, CEO Newark and Nottinghamshire Agricultural Show, and Rebecca Poole, an extremely talented new jazz singer-songwriter, according to this running order. I'm sure she is, making her midweek drive debut.
No reason to doubt that one, Jack.
Yeah, none at all. It's, matter of opinion. We shall see.
Exactly.
Tune in and find out.
I will be there.
And in events and uni news this week, just a couple of things. There's University's charity team will be holding a raffle and tombola for Help for Heroes next week. If you have any unwanted presents or would like to donate a prize, or if you would like to volunteer to sell raffle tickets, you can go to the Student Support Centre in the main admin building. The raffle will be drawn on Friday the 27th of April in the Estates Department, which apparently is on the second floor of the main admin building, although I've never heard of that myself. And in other news, Student Union will be closed tomorrow for staff training. That's Wednesday the 18th of April, just in case anyone was planning on going there. So we are rapidly approaching the Random American Quiz of the Week.
We are.
But first, although Emily's broken this news already, but Lady Gaga is coming to the UK to perform.
My road.
One venue we're not sure of, and one venue Emily's very excited about, which is Twickenham.
Yeah, but I haven't got a ticket.
You'll get one then.
I will pay whatever it costs.
What is your max? What would you pay for it?
Okay.
Realistically,
I would probably pay about 200 quid for that ticket.
Really?
You'll get one for that.
Wow.
Surely you'll get one for that.
Lady Gaga, that's easy money, isn't it? Easy money.
Yeah.
That's like
you just buy them and sell them to people like Emily who's desperate to go.
Yeah, if I get hold of one,
I didn't get to see her on her last tour. She's playing literally 10 minutes from my front door. So even if I didn't go,
you could hear it probably.
It wouldn't be the same. It's muffled.
Going to outside the stadium.
I can't not be there.
I'm sure.
So, and plus, I'm going to be earning money, so it'll be fine.
There we go.
Well, if I get a ticket, I'll remember £200.
There you go.
That's probably my max.
Just black out the face value price.
Yeah.
Well, face value was 100.
I was going to say, they're fairly expensive anyway, weren't they? So.
Okay.
Hence why I didn't get a ticket. Unfortunately, the tickets came out a couple of weeks before loan day, which is very frustrating.
And the fact that they all went in 50 seconds, literally.
All 15,000 of them.
Who's doing that? Who buys them?
People like me.
I'll see. In 50 seconds?
What are they called?
I guess the site
Little Monsters are they banned? Is that the...
Yeah. Well,
has she got a following, is she?
That's the Little Monsters of the following.
All right.
Yeah.
Although I don't know how complimentary it is to call people who are your fans monsters.
It's not very grateful, is it? The Little Angels
would have been like it.
Brilliant.
Well, no, because it's like, they're the monsters, they're
when she looks like a freak.
People of the night.
Because she's not perfect.
Again, not really.
She's a monster.
A compliment, but I
mainly just a lot of gay men.
Yeah. Well, And
on that note, we'll play some Lady Gaga, and then we'll be back with our quiz. This is Bad Romance.
Ra ra Rama Rama Gaga.